All right, y'all. What's up, Pennywise? First one in the house. Much love to you. Thank you so much for joining. And strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Boom, yeah, right there to you guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully that's really you, Pennywise. Send me a message, let me know that's really you or something. That way I can go ahead and mod you up without any worry of thugging up. You know what I'm saying? Pennywise, Lucy Weber, Roddy Strong, Classic Toast, Junior Gutierrez. What up, little brother? Let me share this out right now. 36 people watching. Thank you so much. I see Corey Phillips in the house.
Thank you so much. I see Corey Phillips in the house.
One of my favorite tools.
One of my favorite tools. One of my favorite
Okay, let me cut that out. Is that echo? It's getting to me. Hold on. All right. Let's do this. Going live. Got a bunch of shit to talk about. Been a lot going on, huh? Not so much in my world. Everything's been actually kind of, I was about to say kind of smooth, kind of mellow, kind of smellow in my world. Haha, looks like frickin' Slob Mob and them got struck last night. Oh, a strike, huh? We're gonna talk about that. Thanks to my dude LOD, Mr. Legion of Doom. Share this on Facebook real quick. So much to discuss, man. So much. Like, did you know that Michael and Isaac, but mainly Michael, started calling my supporters on the phone, trying to use his star power to persuade my followers to turn on me? We're gonna get into that too. uh, let's do this shit, baby. Sorry. Apologize to anybody that's uh listening through headphones right now. Sometimes, I read comments and stuff about people like, bruh, and you try not to scream whenever you're live streaming and stuff. And so I'll try not to, but man, I can't promise, bro. Like when I get lit, man, you just like, I can't be contained. It's a, it's a fury that cannot be tethered. Let's go back up here to the top and start shouting some people out. 81 people watching right now. 81 asses in the seat. Thank you all so very much. Somebody check Pennywise. Make sure that that's the real Pennywise. Go to the very first comment and check Pennywise for me. Yeah, so I can add him back up. Classic Toast Jr. in the house. Almighty Rue. Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca and Corey. Thank you guys for always being here for me. And thank you for joining this Friday night, man. Got a lot to talk about. I wonder where Michael's going to try and call y'all. What are y'all going to say whenever Michael and Isaac call y'all on freeway and says, look, we don't want no beef with you, okay? It's just with Charlie. You need to understand what Charlie's done to us and that we're never going to ever let go of. It's something. Moonchild in the house. What is up? Yep, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for welcoming me back. I feel like I'm returning and welcome and kind arms. Love you guys. Lazy bum, what's up, brother? Much love for all the info that you've been throwing to me, man. We're gonna use some of that tonight. And if you could think of anything else, that I may be missing or whatever, hit me up in the DMs or whatever, and I'll check periodically. That goes for Bowser, Pookie, any of you guys out there, bum that have something that perhaps you want me to share or whatever, thoughts or whatnot. They're always good. They're always good to share on my phone from Twitter to everybody else. So yeah, anyways, Zeflax, what is up? Bronxborn, what is up, Bronx? Let's go ahead and mod up Bronx right there. I got a very, very strong point to share with you all tonight, in which Isaac, man, just going to show just how far this guy will manipulate and use his own children His own damn kids now. We're not talking about how they doxed my kid, yada yada. We're not talking about how they doxed your kids. We're talking about what he's willing to do to his own children on social media. Oh my God, just to try and I don't know. I would say prove a point, but the only point he's proving is how low he's willing to go, guys. Guys, I got so much to share with you all night. Holy shit, guys. Just stay here, man. Let me finish shouting out some people and we're gonna get into it. Matthew Mullins, Morbid Angel, what is up, you and the family? Let's go ahead and add you right there. Speaking of Morbid Angels, guys. Oh shit. Mrs. Angel, we're going to an oddities festival tomorrow. Yes, I can't fucking wait, guys. Now, you guys would remember we went like 2 years ago. A couple of about 45 minutes from us, a place called Concord. We met Carpetbagger. We saw people hanging from freaking chains, swinging suspended midair. That shit was crazy. I couldn't look at it too long, man. It freaked me out. And we had a good time. We met a fellow youngin, Tim McGuire. If you're out there, much love to you, brother. Thank you for letting us know about that. Another one this year in Charlotte. I'm gonna go to Charlotte tomorrow and hopefully get me some taxidermy shit. Maybe meet Carpetbagger again. Sir Jacob the Carpetbagger, King of Possums. Kai and Kendra, what is up? Says, hey, if I finally made it to a stream to keep deleting your channels. Well, you know how it goes. Like, you know, here one day, gone the next. Sometimes they stick around a little longer than others. We'll see about this time. You know, one channel, last channel we had was what, 8 months, 9 months. So that was cool. And you know me, you just can't keep a good guy down. Like Charles Lee Ray says, like Chucky says, man, you can't keep a good guy down, right? And man, I'm telling you, dude, I'm like that turd that just won't flush, bro. I stay floating, man. What do you think about that? The most okay person in the house, much love. ZQ's King, LMR. Says it's me, Lightning. What's up, Lightning? Kyle Lopez, Shelly Tubbs, Pennywise. Inbox. Okay, yeah, I got you, Pennywise. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go back up here and mod you up, Pennywise. Yeah, that's true. Cool. Excelente. Tiffany Silvas, TNT Life, what is up? Bronx Born. Did I mod you up? I gotta check that out. Nunya, what's up? Charlie, thanks for from pulling me from the Ukraine war on Twitter. Man, what about that on what's going on with Ukraine? Oh man. I don't even know if I want to, I don't do like that's one of those things where you just try to ignore and just hope for the best or whatever, I think that I don't know, man. It's crazy. I've looked into some of the history on the whole Ukraine issue. I was like, because I was like, yo, who actually owned? Was Ukraine ever part of Russia? I was like, has it? So I went ahead to Google, just like everything else, and Googled it up, and I noticed that it was like part of the USSR, which was like a group over there, Russia, Ukraine. I forget what the other what. Yeah, I don't want to share my ignorance out too much, but I'm not so sure if it was. I don't know. It was part Russian owned until like 91. I think they said until the Cold War. I don't know. I tell you though, it was kind of scary though, man, to watch that fighter jet. Did y'all see that, man? When the fighter jet come down, somebody was recording it. Fuck, man, you screw that, bro. I see a fucking fighter jet coming my way. Let's get the fuck out of here, guys. This fucker's like, yeah, let's go ahead and put this on Twitter, guys. Give me some likes. Motherfucking jet comes down, shoo, dropping bombs right in the middle of the street, man. It was crazy, but it was also sad. Little kids started crying and shit like that, man. You see all kinds of people like underground and like in the metro stations and shit, like trying to leave, but I guess where they're going, the rails are all probably bombed out and shit, man. Like, wow, dude. Man, how much shit are we gonna experience in our lifetimes in this short span, guys? Like, holy shit, did we didn't realize, I don't know. I thought that things were gonna get better from like pandemic. I don't know. I don't know. It always seems like things get worse, and then World War III was always like a joke, but then here we are. Ah, shit. Almighty Rue in the house. Got drafted today. I leave in 2 months. Holy, nah. Are they doing? They're not doing a draft, are they? What the hell did I just do? Hold on, I got something here. For some reason, this pop up just messed up my damn. There we go. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I want. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. All right. Jordan Yawn in the house. Christopher 999. Onyx Charlie. What up, Onyx? Oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Ace Man in the house. What is up? This channel, it will be in place where all of Charlie's videos and streams are backed up. Cool. Got another backup channel, man. You all go check that out. And yeah, I love all different channels, that have, my videos on their channels, saving and continuing, to share and entertain with others. I really like that. And it's like, bro, no matter what, I'll always be around. Isn't that right, bro? No matter what, I'll always be a presence. You know what I mean? In YouTube, no, and I like that. Yeah, it means a lot to me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. That's all of y'all helping me carry on, dude. That's wonderful. Fiona Riley says, "Yeah, it's sad. I don't think America will do another draft because there's a lot of people in services as is, and they already signed something. Yeah, I don't know. Is that supposed to be against like free will or something like that, or I don't know. Hmm. It's hard to say. I try not to get too political. You know what I mean? Because it's all nebulous. And I've always been against like politicians and the whole pretty much like government kind of like, like the what the government has come to stand for really, which is greed and just politicians really only looking out for themselves. Um while the people, we're left to try and figure it out. You know what I mean? They play their games up in Capitol Hill, and then we're here out in the trenches. You know what I mean? Putting in the work and doing the same shit every day that we always do while we're watching the TVs and we're watching up to Washington and shit to see what they say. It's I don't know, man. I try to ignore all that. I think I don't, like because there's nothing that really can change. You know what I mean? So I just try to focus on my own shit. But when shit like this happens, I mean, like what the hell? You can't but help but be affected by it. So kind of sad. We'll have to damn. I'll try and separate that from this live stream though, man, because like I say, that's a whole subject that deserves respect and a magnifying lens on it itself, and shouldn't be sullied with this drama that I've got going on in my life. This drama that we've all come to see. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be intermingled with talks of politics and people dying and rights and liberties and all that stuff. Or maybe it does. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like whatever. This is our life, right? This is us talking. Oh, what's this grave dog really wants me to see something here? Says, oh my god, was that the dude that was like trying, like talking all down to himself and stuff like that? Oh man, we're talking about hot lips again. We'll be taking you down with Isaac, so you may as well quit while you might want to quit while you're ahead. They're gonna take you down. Charlie, just stop. Charlie, just quit. I love it so fucking much, dude. Oh, that means so much to me. Just say please. Laura and them got big plans for you and Doug. All right, well, we'll be around waiting on those plans. I remember the last plans that y'all had for me and Doug. Didn't quite work out, did it? Miss Connie Wample, hey! How are you doing? Much love to you and your company. Hopefully, y'all are having a great, wonderful Friday night. And yeah, thanks for stopping in and listening to me spit a little bit of shit, talk a little bit of trash on family and their friends. Or should I say associates? Are Michael and Isaac really friends anymore? Doug said something about how he heard that, or he heard Isaac say that him and Michael really aren't friends like that anymore. I guess Michael can't. I don't. But then Michael turns around and does a live stream on Hot Lips channel for 26 people. Like, what is that? Not so sure. And who is Laura? I guess Laura is just the newest figurehead. The newest figurehead to try and potentially get shit done. A new figurehead in a revolving cast of losers. That Nikki in the house. What is up? Much love to you right there. Nice eye, by the way, with the floors and then the hole in the wall and shit. Like Isaac has people watching everything, and we're pretty sure we got his address now. We know what apartment, a building or complex anyway that he is staying in, and that's funny to me. That's super funny to me. It's just like how it's all turned around. It's all done a complete 180. Like there's a time, when he just sat back and he still does, you know what I mean? He just sits back and lets his minions do all his shit. He's like the freaking pig, except he's not as cool. He just sits back on his beanbag fucking couch and damn, could give me all the info, Charlie, that you can. He's really like Jabba the Hutt, and damn, he's got people like freaking Hot Lips and Laura, damn, going under all my shit, trying to damn figure everything they can out about me, and then when it doesn't work, he casts them aside. Be gone. You failed me. Next, and then he brings in another rotating cast of losers that just can't seem to get the job done. You know what I would here's what I like to do, man. I would like to go ahead and figure out, this cast, Whitney, so and so, block them on Facebook and Twitter where they can't really pass shit back along, and then watch how fastly he kicks them out for somebody else. Which, by the way, I really feel like Whitney's sitting on the fence, guys. Oh my God, I haven't gone live since it was exposed about Whitney's dad, did I? Oh my God. Woo! So it appears that there is another online predator, sexual predator, and intermingled with the guest mob. And that would be Whittle Whitney's father, Joseph something. I don't remember. But you guys, y'all were watching and y'all found out who he was, and you went to his Facebook. And yeah, Too Fat, Too Furious. Guys, I got to tell you, man, I did not believe it at first. I honestly thought that y'all people were just trying to maybe reaching or fetching or making something up, And I don't try to roll with that. Like, if it's staged, if it's fake, you know what I mean? Then it can be exposed, and I can look like a fool for standing beside, something staged. So I always try to err with a bit of precaution. Sometimes I get fooled. We all get a little fooled every now and again, but I tend to get it right. You know what I mean? And so in this particular instance, man, Fiona Riley says Whitney is honestly just a pretty face. If she didn't have a pretty face, that would have turned on her ages ago. Or they would have turned. Does she even really have a pretty face? I seen a picture of her the other day. She looks like Tina. She looks like, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about people. Like I say, okay, yeah, she does kind of got, I guess, a pretty face. She's not other people, I would say. Like, I'm really trying to turn a corner with like talking bad about people's looks and stuff like that. Now, and I'll honestly give it my hardest shot, And I can't make promises when it comes to like Jabba, Isaac or Michael, you know what I mean? But like their cohorts, you know, their entourage, I'm really gonna try to give a pass, you know, because there's a lot more to get to than just the way they look. Like Whitney's father looks like the stereotypical, you know, predator. Like if he were, you know, if Judd Apatow was looking for a predator for his movie, like bing, he would cast Whitney's dad, you know, just like a stand-in, you know, like Predator number 3. Yeah, Whitney's father. You look perfect. Bing. Or they'd have somebody shadow Whitney's father, you know what I mean? And for about a week and see how he dresses and how he acts and shit, you know? One of those type of things, you know? A method actor, a fucking Benedict Cumberbatch, Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh, God, you know? Fucking Andrew Garfield. You see Andrew Garfield just kind of shadowing Whitney's father, you know, just to mimic his mannerisms and how he dresses, and like this is the guy. But anyways, I won't go any further with that. Like I honestly didn't think that it was real, right? So I just kind of sat back and I just bided my time and I watched and I waited, you know, and I was like, where is this going, you know? And then shit, you know, I was given the link and I went and looked myself, and damn it, if this guy is not all over Facebook, not only just friending up and sending friend requests to every, you know, obviously fake account that's out there, you know, but also other weird ones, man, like foreign and stuff, you know, and young, all young. Oh my God, so young. And I'm like, and both girls and boys, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? This dude just wants to get him some yum yum, no matter what. He's just throwing cast nets on both sides of the fucking boat, bro. He's just he's trolling for it, you know. And I said, son of a bitch, what is this? Fucking, it's true. It's true. But then I didn't say nothing. I sat on it a little bit longer. Thankfully, I did, because Isaac would come back just 2 days ago and say something about how Isaac's father is not part of Slob Mob, and what he does has nothing to do with Slob Mob. Let's go here. He straight up rolled all over. All right, black tard ready. I mean black card. Okay, black tard. Black card ready. Okay, I had that wrong. I had black tard ready. Black tard ready. It's black card ready. Oh, so here he goes talking about Dago some more. Let's scroll down though. We're gonna talk about Dago. Dago, are you in the house? Where the fuck are you at, dude? Do they have Dago blocked? Did Dago get blocked? I'm sorry. We're gonna have to look into this. All right. So, anyways, let's scroll down. We're going here. We're going. There's a lot of shit about me here. I think he might have deleted it. Hold on, we're going to it. So he damn it. Damn it, you freaking damn it. Does anybody have that tweet saved? Please help your homie out. Please help your homie out. All right, let me see right here. Go up here and look. So, anyways, I saw a tweet like 2 days ago where he was pretty much separating himself, you know, from Whitney's father, you know, and not even deny. Well, he did deny it, but he also, by saying it wasn't true, but he also separated by saying, you know, that's nothing to do with us. But he didn't do it anyway. Like, Isaac was casting his nets on both sides of the boat, if you will. And nobody bought it. You know, when I read that from him, I said, holy shit, it is absolutely true. Peekaboo in the house. Mwah. That's a face I haven't seen in a while. How you been? How you doing? Oh, that water is so good. Oh man. I'm back up to 190 right now, guys. Holy shit. I briefly saw 188 this morning, and then I don't know, man. I had, I don't know. You wake up and you relieve yourself, and you empty yourself, and you get fully naked, or whatever, take all your clothes off, and then step on the scale, and you're at your lowest, and then I come home and I eat a little bit, and I weigh myself, and I'm 190 again. Like shit. So I was briefly in the 180s, and it's all thanks to my water, and eating right, and hopefully I don't cheat this weekend. I wasn't gonna try and eat dinner tonight, because usually whenever I don't eat dinner, I'll lose like a couple of pounds overnight, But not skip dinner, but like eat like yogurt and an apple or something like that. Lazy Bum says, Charlie, check your Twitter. Johnny Lawrence, what's up? Says 190 better than 390. You looking like the youngest green. What do you think about that shit, man? I'm the oldest. I would say I have put myself through the most hell. I've done the most drugs. I've done the most partying. You know what I mean? But that really goes to show you just how bad, a poor diet and lifestyle can be. Just that it can trump, all of my just damn I'm sorry, I lost my shit. It can trump all of, my alcoholism and drug use. Nikki Bree says she tagged me in the post. Let me go here. Okay, hold on a second. I don't see where I'm tagged. There we go. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Nikki. Here we go. It says, let me make this clear. This is from Isaac 2 days ago, guys. Was it February 23rd? Okay. Charlie lied. Charlie lied. Okay, let's get it right. Isaac will try and ride one little fucking technicality down to the damn nub, but we've done since caught on to that. We love making fun of him for it, but regardless, I have to put it out there. February 23rd, 2022 says, "Let me make this clear. Whitney showed enough proof to prove her father's old Facebook was hacked." Oh my God. Hacked. We were hacked and tracked. Oh my God. Hacked and backtracked. But being devil's advocate, let's say it's true. Oh my God. Huh? So even if it was true, even if Whitney's father was a chomophile, her dad isn't in my community. She is. Whitney isn't responsible, but anyone but herself. With that being said, it ain't true. Bro, I didn't see any fucking proof of hackage. I went there and I checked myself, and I looked, and it looked pretty fucking legit to me. It didn't look like he was posting. Just imagine if he was hacked. Don't you think that motherfuckers would have done a little more? Maybe posting a lot weirder stuff, posting and shit. He's just posting random stuff that he likes. What did he post? A picture of himself for like Christmas or something or another or whatever. And it's like this random bullshit when a hacker would have done as much as they could to incriminate this man as far as possible, which is not the case of what happened. Joe G says, who is Whitney? Whitney is one of his new mouth-breathing DJs or VJs, I guess you can say, that owns the Slob Mob Resurgence channel, the channel that Larry owned until Fatty took it back. Well, I don't got to do that until Fatty took it back after Larry left. Who remembers that? Okay, so I got to say this, like, okay, you know what? It's true. Like, her dad doesn't have anything to do with her. And with Slob Mob, I guess you can say. Like, honestly, like, really, like, just imagine if Michael groomed Bridget, hooked up with her when she was 14 years old. He was 22, right? Go ahead, you just do the math in yourself. Look at the numbers; they're there. They don't lie, and it's proven. Michael is a predator. What about the who is this young girl that Michael was always retweeting and shit? The Kayla girl or something like that, a skinny girl with dark hair who has since created an OnlyFans. What was her name? Some shit like Kayla. And Michael's been propping her up since she was 14 years old. Who knows that girl? She's still all over Michael's Twitter and Isaac's. Yeah, Mr. Adair says her name is Kyla. There you go. Michael's been propping her up for the last 8 years. And, but what's that got to do with me? That's my brother. But what's that got to do with Wolfpack? Just because my brother, has that, exhibits that predatory behavior, and is proven, to have crossed those lines, that has nothing to do with Wolfpack, right, guys? Am I right about that? Peekaboo says, "Didn't you call her Wubby?" No, Wubby is a whole different person. At Kia 420, what's that girl's Twitter? I don't want to blast out her Twitter, but I want to show you guys a picture of her. She still looks like she's freaking 14 or something. Michael and Isaac's been all over that. Freaking Isaac with this little Jessica Rabbit girl. Who is the Jessica Rabbit girl or Jessica Wabbit with the red hair? Nene says she knows exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, I ain't lying. I ain't making shit up here. But for them to sit there and try and hide it and try to act like, oh, his Facebook is hacked. That's bullshit, man. That's just more covering up for a predator. Am I right? That's just more cover up bullshit. Wubby looks like a hog from Cindy's. She looks like she could play the lead role for Life with Cindy. Y'all remember Life with Louie? It's Life with Louie. Rest in peace, Louie, by the way. Well, I can see Wubby playing It's Life with Cindy. It's life with lovable, huggable, cuddable, snuggable. It's life with Wubby. Oh, God. Sorry. Definitely a young Cindy, though. And, dude, like, Doug, I love you. You're a G. But that's what she was banging, bro. That's what she was banging back in high school, bro. Damn it, Dougie. You could have done better. You was driving the bus. Dougie, you was driving the bus. You was big nuts, man. You should have got the cheerleader. What's that about? That's Dougie swinging too low, man. And can you imagine Cindy being Miss Queen Bitch on the bus? Yeah, my boyfriend is the bus driver, huh? Fuck around, we'll pull over and drop you off. Smell my farts. Am I right? My sister Dawn in the house. Wow, look, Dawn Mosley and is that? No, it's. I'm sorry, wrong one. I'm sorry, Dawn Mosley. Dawn, I believe you that kiss anyway. Right there. My sister Dawn Veazey is actually, her birthday is Monday. I just sent her $50 through her Cash App. If anybody wants to send my sister Dawn a little bit of dough for her birthday, let me know. Contact me. I'll give you the Cash App, and then I'll also like maybe give you her contact information so that you can message her if you would like. February 28th. But anyway, yeah. So instead of just being real and being like, hey, yeah, I don't know what the hell my dad's about, on that shit, like they're like, hacked, it's bullshit. And that's just, it's just another instance of them covering up for their predator friends. Just who remembers Isaac's best friend, Mark Rydell? Can I get a show of hands for Mark Rydell? Does anybody? Like, Joe, I'm an OG, bro, and I'm a fucking elephant. I don't forget shit. I go all the way back to the beginning when it comes to me, baby, and I don't forget shit. So anyways, there was this weirdo named Mark Rydell, guys, and he was in a wheelchair. And I think his name was like Dragon Slayer 420 or some shit like that. Dago Dad in the house. Somebody check that profile right there and make sure that's the real Dago. I want to throw him a wrench. Damn, just kind of threw me off my game. We got to talk about Dago here in a few too. Yeah, there we go, Nikki Bree. Yes, he went by Dragon Slayer, and he was in a wheelchair, man. And I'll never forget like the first video I saw of this guy. I didn't even know who this guy was, but he was sitting in his wheelchair and he was talking to the camera and he was telling everybody how Charlie Till wants him to kill himself, but he's not going to do it because he's got a family that loves him. And I was like, who the fuck is this idiot? Who the fuck is he? I never even talked to this. What the fuck? Who is this fuck? And he's in a fucking wheelchair, man. Like, motherfuckers is gonna think I'm Hitler or some shit. Picking on a kid in a wheelchair, telling them to go kill themselves. Is that the real Dago, y'all? Dude, like, I was expecting y'all to just pull up with your guns and shit. Be like, all right, Charlie, this is enough. We've seen you fuck up too much, man. You ain't gonna make this kid do anything bad to himself. Too Fat, Too Furious says he was hitting himself with a Pepsi can. I did not see that. All right, Dago, we're going to hook you up with that moderator right there, brother. Bam! Back like it never happened. We're going to talk about our friend Dago in a second. Right after I urinate, after I take a leak. But yeah, man, like I was like, what in the fuck? Who is this dude? I don't know who the fuck this dude is, And then you see him hanging around Isaac more and more. And he was a moderator on Isaac's channel, and Isaac was a moderator on his channel. And they were almost kind of conjoined at the hip. Almost like they had two freaking wheelchairs side by side and a freaking damn, a wrench that just snapped them together, and they just conjoined, rolled everywhere they went. But damn, like, yeah, so that's when I was like, okay, they're fucking friends, So then one glorious day, man, I believe it was my friend Mr. Green Mask, actually, John Hagee would send me a mugshot. This is back before I was doing background searches on people, and I should have did it back then, guys. I would have known that Isaac went to jail for beating his wife just 5 days after I went to rehab. You know what I mean? July 9th, 2017. Isaac got he got charged with simple assault because Nicole refused to press charges. How nice of her. Can't say the same for him. He's always pressing charges on her ass. But yeah, man, I would have exposed Isaac a long time ago. But I wasn't doing that. I was just making my videos and doing my thing. scroll down. Sorry, guys. Kelly in the house. Much love to you. Fiona Riley. Steve Billings' stomach. Why was he timed out? What did Steve say? Let me see here. Yeah, get off of it. It's like whatever. Whatever. We're not buying into that shit, bro. You're gonna love you call Dago a week, bro. You're gonna listen to some funny shit here in a minute, bro. Like Dago actually had the rare opportunity to talk on the phone with the great kid behind a camera, and Dago was like, "Meh." We're gonna get to that though, but yeah. So, anyways, one glorious day, bro. Fucking my friend John Hagee DMs me a picture, a mugshot, might I say, of a Mr. Mark Rydell. Charges, was it assault on a underage, on a minor, or some shit like that? However they define that shit, and I'm like, fuck, that's that guy, bro. That's Isaac's guy. And that was one of the first wins that I would actually get off of Isaac right there. Thank you, Mr. Green Mask. Whenever I threw that up there, Isaac was like, ah. Like at first he tried to play it down. He tried to deny it and shit like that. And then whenever everyone else was like, yo, bro, I'm running the chest myself, Isaac, and here it is, you know. Well, that's when Isaac had to turned on him, and he kicked Mark out, you know. But then not even 2 weeks later, Isaac was spotted in freaking Mark Rydell's live streams as a moderator. And when confronted, freaking said that, oh, I'm just sitting here watching him. I'm keeping my eyes on him. We're like, all right, bro. We got our eyes on you, Isaac. We watching you, homie. And I mean, that's not the only one, bro. Like, I mean, to profile, you know, every single one. Look at who? What's that guy's name? Fuck, I lost his name now, man. Harmon, Keith. Sharman Harmon. Tell me you wouldn't feel a certain type of way if you saw him walk past the playground. Like, keep walking, motherfucker. I'd be sitting there fucking watching my kid play on the swing, maybe even pushing with my leg myself because I'm too lazy to do anything. And I'd see fucking old Harmon walk by, and I'd be like, keep walking. He'd stop to go tie his shoe. I'd walk over, hey, bro. You know what I mean? Friggin' Steve Billings. Dude, I get a tingle down my spine. You know, when you see Steve, that picture of him, that one where he's like balder than me right now. And I mean, I'm kind of bald, but I mean, you know, from after the cancer, and he had the big beard, his freaking cheekbones are all sunk in, and his eyes are all wide. You know, and it's like he's wearing a mask that he's looking through. It's like the only thing that's really even somewhat looks somewhat alive are his eyeballs. You know, and that is, whew, he's creepy looking. Even creepier than before when he had all the weight. And that was pretty creepy too. That was Tales from the Trailer Park. Straight up meth busters. But yeah, we're gonna regress. We're gonna go on. Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take me a quick leak break, and then we're gonna get into my friend Dago. Dago and the kid, guys. Momentarily. We'll be right back. I'm gonna pee outside so y'all can't hear. Oh, my baby's sleeping. All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Woo! Me says loving your vlogs, Charlie. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Still got 2 more vlogs in the tank, guys. For you. One, we get one more waterfall. Hopefully, you aren't too tired of waterfalls. But this one actually has a really cool backstory to it about a Native American trader actually betrayed her tribe for a white man and jumped off the waterfall. But we'll get into that video later. The next video that's going to be for you all is a little place called Stump House Tunnel where supposedly haunted. We didn't really get to go search it while we were by ourselves. It was pretty packed, but we did get to climb up on top of the tunnel and walk around where the old town used to be. There wasn't much left, but me and Erica did find the old cemetery on Tunnel Hill, guys. It was so freaking awesome. And it was kind of spooky, man. Plus the entertaining. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Plus, we're also going to the Oddities Festival tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get some really creepy, cool footage there for you all as well. And then next weekend, we're going to the world's largest zoo. Going back to the zoo next weekend, guys, in Greenville, North Carolina, right outside Greensboro, North Carolina, maybe, dude. It's actually the world's largest zoo. Me and Erica were watching the Disney Channel the other day looking for something to watch, and we were on Disney Plus and found a documentary about like secrets of the zoo or whatever, and one of them was actually North Carolina. So we watched quite a few episodes of the zoo that we're going to be going to, and we got a lot of cool, interesting facts and stuff. And I think that we'll be able to put together a really nice video. Bama Mammoth says Asheboro. We're going to Asheboro next weekend. Hell yeah. So if any of y'all are in the area, you want to meet up with us, hang out at the zoo with us or whatever, you're welcome to join. I can't say that I could pay for you unless you absolutely didn't have it or something, but yeah, willing to hang out and chill and whatever. Me and Eric are going. We love going to the zoos and checking out the animals. And plus, with this phone right here, man, with this Samsung and the zoom that's on it, the capabilities that are on it, man, we'll really be able to. Because a lot of times, a lot of these animals in these zoos, they're back off in a distance that you really can't see, well, with just a regular angle, But with the 30 and 50 and 100, even 100 zooms, obviously too close. But with the 30 zoom, I think it'll be perfect. We'll be able to really get some good shots of the cameras. I'm sorry, I'm only reading Wolf Den. Of the animals. I'm super happy with my Samsung. I agree. Wolf Den says Samsungs are great phones. I prefer Android over iPhone. And one of the main things about Dabaholic. Hey, Dabaholic. I like that name. Says, I'll hit you up on Twitter about the zoo. Cool, do that, man. If you're in the area, dude, like, that'd be awesome, dude. I love meeting new people, dude. Like, I don't have that freaking ego. I don't think I'm somebody. You know, I'm out there in the world trying to earn my dime just like the rest of you all. You know what I mean? I was lucky enough to have a really crazy ass father, to grow up in a really fucked up. I was lucky enough to have suffered a fucked up past. Such a to have suffered this fucked up past. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful, you know, for all of this, man. For every time that someone wants to meet me and hang out, dude, it's amazing, dude. It means a lot. It's like people care, you know. It's like, holy shit, somebody actually fucking notices me out here and fucking cared enough to come say hello and shit, you know. Like I say, growing up poor my whole life, you know what I mean? Like I always just saw myself as being lesser than other people and shit, you know, and feeling like I deserved less than other people because I didn't have it growing up. You know, growing up, you have to be like, okay, I don't need that. It's okay, Dad. I remember Dad used to tell us how, you know, he loved us for the fact that no matter what, you know, whenever he told us that he couldn't get us something, we wouldn't make him feel bad about it. We'd be like, okay, that's fine. You know, like we wouldn't go on and on about it because honestly, especially me and my younger Michael, bullshit. Michael never got no said to him. You know what I mean? But me, I had to deal with it. I would even ask knowing that we couldn't get it. I'm smart enough to know that we're dirt ass poor. You know what I mean? And that I really can't get it. But every now and again, you still might want to try anyway. Don't push your luck. But regardless, you know what I mean? Like it's awesome to always, you know, like I feel like people care and stuff. It's wonderful, man. You guys are wonderful, and I appreciate that. And Dago, I appreciate you. Okay, yeah, here's this girl Kylie right here, guys. Take a look, man. This is her now. She's of age, but who remembers her, dude? 5, 6 years has been following Michael and Grandpa and Steve Billings and getting retweeted and propped up and just very weird vibes. Obviously a pretty girl, but come on, guys, she's underage. Nikki Bree says, I remember her. She was a huge fan. Johnny Lawrence says, that girl screams antidepressants. That's sad. Oh, man. We got, damn, these are all of Brendan's info. Ah, so that's Kyla. Kyla is Wubby. Kyla is Wubby. Kyla is Michael's second girlfriend. Sounds like Penny wants inside. Hold on a second. Damn you. You go out to stay out. All right, I can't even hear you. Only because we're live. I can't be mean to you because we're live. Who remembers when Isaac said, will y'all hang on a second? I've got to go beat a dog. Didn't he say something like that? He's gonna go choke his dog or go beat his dog because the dog barked. The fuck? You're gonna go beat your dog just because he barked? Just imagine what the fucker does when the poor little animal accidentally poops on the floor or something. Sharon, what is up? Sorry you're late, but you're always on time. Not always there when you call, always on time. And it's 189 people watching. Thank you all. Let's get in here and talk about Dago Dad and the kid. What is up, Dago Dad? Our friend, our brother. Here's a picture of Whitney's dad. I ain't going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. 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 I ain't going to do it to him. But he is busted. It was fact. He did. He was on Facebook, putting out some very questionable posts, some very iffy, some chancy posts, comments and shit. And it wasn't hacked. Fiona Riley said, I honestly thought Kyla and Bridget were cousins until they kissed. Fiona, I've done told you that Bridget and her other cousin got it on. Hold on a second. Bridget's best friend. That's that. Oh, gross. I got to screenshot that because here we go. That's Bridget's cousin right there, yo. If y'all try and find her on Facebook and shit, because that's her cousin right there, yo. I don't know on which side, how so. I found out after the fact. This is the one that Michael told me was Bridget's cousin, that they were messing around and that Bridget came out of the room all scared. So they were messing around. Things kind of got a little far. I guess let me start off. They came to the house. They started drinking, fooling around a little bit. Things went to the bedroom. Things got a little too far. And then Bridget came out of the bedroom all nervous. This is Michael's words. That Bridget came out of the bedroom all nervous, like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Like maybe, or maybe almost kind of like maybe an excited, almost like, what do I do? What do I do? Almost kind of, but there was a definite fear. Like the way he told the story and shit like that, it seemed like Bridget almost kind of didn't want to do it. And that Michael was like, you get in there and you fucking do it. Michael bared his fucking teeth and he's like, you get in there and you fucking go down on this and you don't fuck this up for me. His words, not mine. And then afterward, her boyfriend would come and pick her up. Yeah. And it turned out to be her cousin. Now, let me tell you. Okay, I'll go ahead and throw a benefit out of a doubt out there. There may be a chance that I've got that wrong. That's not her cousin. The story absolutely happened, but like whether she was in fact the cousin or not, I get a little hazy. I get a little foggy on it now. But I don't see how I just pulled that out of thin air back then. Now I'm kind of like shit. That shit was almost a lifetime ago. Like especially whenever I was, in the throes of, using and addiction. You know what I mean? So like there's a percentage, a good percentage too, maybe, like 50-50 maybe, that I could have had it skewed or something. But I feel like there was something said or implied in there where I felt like, that was a cousin deal. So like I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm 100% sure that is his cousin anymore. Like I said, I always want to be upfront and honest and clear with you all. Yeah, but I don't know. Usually, whenever I get wasted and shit, and I tend to go to like a real point. When I try to get to you. I'll go to real shit. I'll start telling real shit about you. And for me to come out there and say that shit, it's like, yeah, what about you and your cousin? Like I'm not gonna just say that kind of shit just to try and piss. Well, I should unless fake. I wouldn't just make some fake shit up like that and try and piss somebody off. I'm gonna use some real shit. Who's with me on that? Like somebody came out to me and was like, "Yeah, man, you fucked your cousin." I was like, "What are you talking about?" That ain't gonna piss me off, you know. Or like whenever they tried to say that I screwed my sisters, whenever they tried to say that I essayed Jennifer and Kim when they both came forward, and Jennifer's like, "Me too." And whenever the trolls try to come at me with, "Hey, you essayed your sisters," I don't get mad. I'm like, "No, I didn't." No, I didn't. What are you talking about? These fucking losers here. No, I didn't. Prove it. I've already dared them. I've already challenged them to come forward, to go to the police and get it all going. Get the rape kits that Isaac, like those rape kits that Isaac keeps talking about. Holy shit. Oh my God, it's so fucking disgusting. All right, Dago, hold tight, Dago. We're gonna get to you, okay? We're gonna get to Dago, guys. But oh man, it really makes me sick to my stomach, guys. Like Isaac is over here right now. Let me go to Isaac's Twitter right now, guys. He is over here right now talking about rape kits and shit. Talking about his child with rape kits. Hold on a second. Where's it at? So, all right, name a bunch of shit right here. Supposedly Victoria Cotton died. Can anybody confirm that for us? If so, that's sad. I feel bad for that. We were never exactly really friends. She kind of bought into the whole slob mob bullshit for a long time and paid a lot of Isaac's bills. And yet here he is. Oh, but she did die too. Yep. Well, supposedly, according to Echo Vita, is Echo Vita a should I say reputable website? Or Diego says she did pass away. And look, here's Isaac celebrating. This woman was like a huge part of their community. She was a huge fucking part of their community. She would eventually leave only because Isaac got mad at her for giving somebody else money. And who was that person that she gave money to? Bowser. And Bowser was part of Isaac's community at the time too. Victoria started giving another member of the community a little bit of money, and Isaac was like, "Nope, that's done." Ain't that some shit? All because this woman cared enough about the community to try and spread a few of the shekels around. And Isaac's like, "No, I want it all." Here he is. "I want it all." Oh, shit. Booted both of them out of the community. And then here he is today celebrating her death. Ain't that some shit, yo? Use your ass all the way to the end and then laugh at you when you die. Oh my God. Like, this is fucked up. Oh my God. This is Isaac talking about his daughter on Twitter right now, guys. It says, just heard the clip. Morticia just shit and stepped in it. We have every stream where I said the caseworker checked her at the house visibly, and we had 48 hours to get her to pediatrics for a rape kit to be done. I also said an officer was there. You just fucked up big, LOL. So here he is talking about his daughter having a physical examination at the house visually by a caseworker, and then taken to a hospital where a fucking rape kit, I don't even want to fucking say it, it's so disgusting right here. Hold on, let me go back down. Where a fucking rape kit was gonna be done on her. Oh my God, bro! And this is the type of shit that Isaac put upon his child himself. Isaac wants to sit here and cry over troll games. How many times has Isaac called DSS on people's children, has called people's jobs, has done everything he can, attacking people? Who was that woman that her child died in the pool? Let's say it is true. Why the fuck are you putting that out there, bro? Even if it is true. If it is true, dude, you shouldn't be fucking. Oh my God, you don't use that type of shit for an internet war. And how long ago? How long ago did this shit happen? You know what? It's not right. Morticia has done came forward and admitted, yeah, yo, I fucked up. Her and Nikki are cool with it. I mean, it is what it is. Isaac was the one that wants to play the fucking game. He's the one that wants to dox people's children and put people's kids in fucking danger. But when the shit happens to him, what does he do? He uses that situation to try and make himself look good. Bro, if you weren't online playing troll games all night, going deep in fuckers, going after their jobs and their families and shit, that shit would have never happened. None of that shit would have ever taken place. You got. You put your children at risk. You, Isaac, put your children at risk. When you focus so much time on the internet games and when you go after other people and their children, do you think that no, they're not going to go after you and yours? Do you honestly think that you are exempt from the rule? You think people are not going to have vengeance in their heart for you and go after you and yours? You went after mine. You had my daughter and my ex so scared that my kids freaking can't have a Facebook, can't be on social media. She's got weirdos like you trying to stalk her. Isaac is still stalking my ex's Facebook, sharing pictures of my daughter from when she was 13, trying to say she's 17. These fuckers have zero respect or boundaries when it comes to children. How long has he gone after Albert and said he was going to get Albert kicked out of school, that he was going to have Albert, in trouble for showing his wiener to people and shit like that, was going to try and catfish Albert into giving up pictures of his wiener so that they can use that to try and send to underage girls and shit and try and damn ruin the boy's life for forever. Try to put a damn sexual predator tag on this boy for the rest of his fucking life is what they were going to do. Called his school, trying to get him all fucked up in school. A whole family out here in Mount Airy. Who remembers the Chappelle family? This is it. The ones that won the freaking the PS3 video game, or was it the Xbox One video game system? They were big into the guest mob. The husband and like the daughter or son was a moderator. They had their own channel doing challenges and shit like that. Who remembers them? And Isaac fucking attacked them like motherfuckers. Dago Dad and the kid says, yes, sir. The Chappelles. Who wants to know how that went down, though? That didn't go down because of Isaac. That went down because of Michael and Jennifer. Because Crystal, her name was Crystal. Because Crystal, something happened to Jacob. Maybe it was the first time he overdosed. And he was in the hospital. And Crystal came down there to be with the family, to be Jennifer's friend. And Michael was all embarrassed and saw that Crystal was there and knew that Crystal knew some really close information. And that he fucking kicked Crystal straight the fuck out of the hospital, told her to go, don't come back ever again, and then green-lighted her for Isaac to go after her and the children. Halfway to a hunt, Sharon says, apparently Isaac knows all the tricks of a pedophile. He knows them all, because he probably is one. You don't go that deep, and you don't possess that certain mindset, without actually, having them, harboring those sort of tendencies. In my opinion. In my humblest of opinions. So here we have Isaac talking about his child and rape kits. And I saw where Isaac was talking about, oh yeah, they said they have to do it if somebody calls and claims that, there was rumor or there was word or whatnot that, something might be going on at your house and you may be messing with your children. They say that they have to conduct an investigation. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. If any of you guys can help clarify me with this a little bit, dude, like that seems a little bit aggressive to me. Anybody can just call up and just make a bullshit fucking claim like that, and then me and my child have to undergo a certain amount of trauma for that for no reason. I'm not so sure that that's exactly true. I would feel like they took that they did the visual observation of the child at home, and then maybe they found probable cause. Did you ever think of that, guys? Why would they take the child in for further evaluation, Isaac, if they did a visual at your house and determined that nothing was amiss? Where's that at? Scroll back up here. Here he is talking about the school system. Oh my God, the kids are in trouble with the school system again. He said they never got my written excuse for the 2 weeks they were out of the area. When was Isaac and the children ever out of the area for more than 2 weeks? Or for 2 weeks? I don't remember them ever going any fucking where. Ooh, I wonder what that was about. I'm thinking. Why'd you have the kids out of school for 2 weeks? Y'all didn't go anywhere. Oh, look, let's see here. He's deleting. I think he's deleting tweets. He's fucking deleting tweets. He's fucking deleting tweets. Oh, no, here it is. The caseworker checked her at the house visibly, and we had 48 hours to get her to the pediatrics. Why would you have 48 hours to get your child to the pediatrics if everything was okay visibly? He's not deleting tweets. I take that back. But more, why would he have to go further with an investigation, a rape kit? He loves saying rape kit with his child Ah, it's so fucked. Look what you're putting your child through, Isaac. Why did she have to go in the first place? Crazy. Reading some more shit. Deborah Guest said it perfectly. Look. Said, why would she have a rape kit done on her? What did you do, son? That was Deborah Guest that asked him that. Rainbow 1122. I agree, man. Look at this. It says, you're disgusting for even putting this out there about your daughter, you nasty pig. Look. He gives no fucks. He doesn't give a shit about how that will affect his kid, how this right here will affect his kids in future situations. Like this video right here will be saved, not by me, or yeah, it'll be saved by me too, but it'll also be saved by other people and put online. And when your daughter goes to watch all the online bullshit that you put out there, maybe she'll come across this right here and she'll say, damn, Dad, she'll see these tweets from damn February 2022. And she'll be like, damn, Dad, what the fuck are you out here talking about me in a rape kit? Like Fatty's like, right, but he's like, right. Hey, Isaac's agreeing with her. Like, yeah, it's disgusting. He's like, but it's not disgusting for her to make the call in the first place. Obviously, it is. And I'm glad that you can admit it too. So why don't you both admit that you're both in the wrong and walk the fuck away? Don't sit there and drag your child through the mud to try and gain sympathy. That's what Isaac wants right now. He's always the victim. He wants sympathy. He wants sympathy so bad, he won't talk about the fact that how fucking badly he doxed Morticia and her fucking children and her children's children. Man, he went after her like a biblical plague. Your children and your children's children and your children's children's children. He was like Hook. And your children's children's children. And then the game gets played dirty back to his ass. And what? He cries like a motherfucker. Cries like a motherfucker and then puts it out there, man. Fucking damn. Just talks about his child in the cringiest of ways. Explains some very private, intimate things that should not be shared in public. Oh my God. Like he doesn't understand. He doesn't have that decency barometer. Like all the times he'd talk about how his wife just blew him and shit and the disgusting things that he'd make her do and hell, even when he would go live and talk shit on her. All the times like when he showed the disgusting house, and he put all their shit out there and in the streets on the internet. Like who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that in their right minds? Lena, what is up? Says he has no boundaries and no filter whatsoever. I took a screenshot of what Lena said. Lena in the house said he claims that it's standard for 72 hours after the report was made that they do a rape kit. And I'm sorry, but I do not believe that. I don't believe it. I believe that if there was a visible reason for them to have taken that next step, then they would have. I believe that they came and they looked and they observed and they didn't find any reason not to, then they wouldn't have subjected that child through any type of torment like that. Trauma. I got to tell you, I believe you're wrong there. I don't think that anybody can just call on anybody else, make some shit like that up, and then that person have to go through that type of shit. Just because Isaac's mad at me. Me and Erica are trying to have a kid. That means Isaac is going to call DSS and tell them that I messed with my child, and they have to come over here and do something like that to my child, all because of Isaac's grudge with me. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense to me. Krusty 1027, what up, Bubba? Says, who is suspected of messing with that child that she had to be tested? I mean, yeah, Isaac's not telling us that. Why don't you tell us the full story? I'm sure there was some legit shit. I bet Morticia would be willing to tell the full story. I bet she'd be willing because she's already come forward and admitted, hey, I've done it. I've done. We've all done fucked up shit in this war. And she told everybody. That's the only way Isaac knew it was fucking her. You think she just called up and was like, yes, my name is Alicia, blah, 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 blah. I want you to tell Isaac that I called you personally and I wanted this done. No. Alicia came forward and admitted it, told the whole fucking world, and then Isaac was like, hey, it was her! It was her! It was her! She did this! You know, not trying to mention anything about everything that he has done to her, but before the fact of him knowing that she did that to him. Alyssa says, funny how Isaac says Charlie said this and that. Does he not realize what he does and says? Isaac is sober when he says and does this BS. Charlie was under the influence. Isaac is the worst. I mean, what do you think about that? Honestly, have I not exhibited a more restrained approach and behavior? Haven't I mellowed out, and unfogged, as I have become sober myself and chose water over wine? And I haven't been making statements. I haven't been making an ass of myself. I haven't been doing shit with Isaac can use against me. But Isaac, man, you know what? I'm not so sure Isaac is sober, though. Remember, he already refused to take one drug test, which resulted in him losing his children. Let me get some more water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Anyway, I'm getting thirsty. All this talking here. Woo! But yeah, so I mean, like, that is just something else that is amiss in the guest household. It's just another thing that's a mystery. Well, somewhat. We know a lot of what went down in Isaac's house because we have the police reports to prove it. We have the landlord receipts, which, like, by the way, Isaac tried to claim that he was not responsible for the damages when it was found in court that he was guilty of damages and back support, rent, and the amount of how much? Does anybody remember that? Anybody remember exactly the amount of that? It was like $9,000. I had it on my old channel, but it's gone now, obviously. But I can get those copies, and I will if I have to. So, anyways, but yeah, man, like I said, that's disgusting, bro. Like, I don't see how he can live with himself, putting his daughter in that sort of narrative. It's gross. It's freaking child abuse. And it shows that he doesn't even care about his own kids when it comes to internet beef and what he'll do, the depths that he will take them to just to try and score a couple points for himself. Despite the fact that he is the reason for all of this. Like if Isaac wasn't the snaky fuck that he was, if he didn't go at it and turn on Morticia and go after her family, this shit would have never happened to him. Is it wrong? Absolutely. Is it? Should you use that for a narrative? No, not at all. It's just another bad decision made by you, and you can't even tell. You can't even see it, dude. I was talking to Erica earlier, bro. Like it feels like when Isaac falls, it happens in like he'll take a little plummet, it'll be like a little cliff fall, and then he'll level out for a minute, and then another cliff fall, and then he'll level out. It just gets smaller and smaller each time. There is no climb back up. And it feels like right now is one of those cliffs right now. He's just taking a dive right now, and guys, man, like I don't know how many more he can take. Honestly, I don't know how many more dives this dude is going to be able to take before he's, out of gas, nothing left in the tank. Before everybody's like, "Yo, Isaac, man, you're a piece of shit. You're done." This is too much for you to try to climb out of. And I mean, yeah, you've seen how far Isaac has fallen in the last 6 months. We found out that he got evicted once again. We got to see what the inside of that fucking house he was living in looked like. Oh my god, dude! Like he tried to say that was like a week worth of bullshit. Fuck no, bro. Did I just hear something outside? Hold on 1 second. Felt like I heard a door shut. Okay, good. Thought I had a visitor, but where was I at? Yeah. Oh yeah, what's that? His stream got struck down. Yeah, I don't know like about that. Supposedly they got their stream struck, and that Michael got the strike taken away. I doubt that. I highly, highly doubt that, guys. That just goes against standards and practices with YouTube. Like if they found out about that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody were to find out and move forward with that or some shit, like they can get in trouble for that. Like, like you just can't do that kind of shit. And Michael, who the fuck is Michael? Honestly. Let's go to Michael's channel. Now this would be a nice segue to get into Dago Dad. Who is Michael, honestly, man? I mean, like, look at this shit right here, dude. Like look at the views here. 2 days ago, 112,000 views. 4 days ago, 147. Look, this is the lower side. This is the lower side of 150, bro. You know how I told you, Michael? There's a fine line between 100,000 and 200,000. It's somewhere right there in between 150. Look at that, Bubba. You're bouncing on it. Look, You're bouncing on it. You just barely went over 165 with this dear Boogie. You got you, Boogie, and Jesse in this propped up old thumbnail. It has nothing to do with the video, or I guess except for like what better times. I can't get it to focus right now. Yeah, that's definitely a picture of better days, huh? Look, 11 days ago, 148. Then 169. And he tried to use Mr. Beast. And that was 2 weeks ago. You're really bouncing, Bubba. Like his star power isn't where it used to be. If you all will remember, man, there was a time when freaking like if you didn't agree with Michael and you were a Charlie fan, he blocked you on Twitter. Like how many here are blocked on Twitter? We got 183 people watching. At least 150 of you are probably blocked on Twitter. I gotta wash this hat, by the way, man. That motherfucker. I've been sweating in that son of a bitch. But yeah, man. Michael is just fucking blocking everybody that damn that he saw following Charlie and shit, and like I was getting people left and right, like, well, I guess I'm blocked. Well, me too, like Michael, they were going through my Facebook or my Facebook and Twitter profile, and they were blocking everybody that was friends with me that we had in common and shit, and pretty much trying to intimidate people to unfollow me, right? And obviously that didn't happen. Here we are. Like just I'm more relevant and more credible than ever. Can I get an amen on that? Hallelujah. Thank you so much. I feel like I've earned it. And damn, what was I fucking just saying, man? I just blew my fucking mind. Oh yeah. So yeah, and that didn't work. So he went from that. Oh look, Isaac blocked Erica. His backup channel's his backup Twitter, because his regular Twitter is down for like 12 days or whatever. So me and Erica started fucking with him on Twitter, handing him his ass. He blocked me and Erica. Gonna show you. You want to talk about diminished star power? Take a look at this. We're going to go back to Michael in a second, but look at Be Our Guest. Look at this channel right here. 725 views 10 hours ago. Look at this. This motherfucker's got 40-something thousand views, subscribers. 10 hours ago, he ain't even hit 1,000. Here you go. Here's another one. 2,100. 1,400. 1,500. Holy shit. Then he's got 5,000. 5,000 and 7,000, which still ain't shit, bro. I was busting 5,000 and 7,000 with damn 5,000 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. How many subscribers we got right now? 6,000, 5,000, 3,000, 3,000. And look at this shit, man. 8 months ago. Holy shit. Oh my God. How fucking low is that, dude? And I started laughing at him about the low views and shit. He tried to justify and shit, and he just ended up blocking me. He tried. Man, we roasted his ass hard on Twitter last night, man. You guys would have enjoyed it. Morticia in the house. What is up, Morticia? You bad girl. You evil fuck. How dare you play dirty with other people that are playing dirty with you? How dare you, Morticia? He can dox you, and he can dox and threaten your daughter and your daughter's children and their whole families and jobs and shit. But you can't do nothing to him. Do you understand that? You understand that, Morticia? I love how Fatty's trying to how Fatty's trying to be the victim right now. And Morticia, yeah, Isaac says that DSS came and they did a visible observation of the child at the house, and then they took her to the hospital and had an R kit done, had a rape kit done. Now, why would they take that child to the hospital to get that done if they didn't detect anything visibly? I don't give a shit what Fatty says. There's no way that they would come and put me and my child through any type of shit like that just because Isaac's got a grudge, because of some anonymous weird fucking call. There's more to it than that. There's a lot more to it than that. And I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the first time or the first time that that's been done to him. It obviously wasn't the first time the DSS was in the child's life. They were in the middle of a lawsuit at the time with DSS, to which DSS won. Isaac doesn't want to talk about that. But yeah, he tried suing DSS and lost. They won a countersuit. Isaac owes all their legal bills. He's not owing just the landlord for the damages in the back rent. He also owes DSS of Gwinnett County their legal fees for trying to take them to court. Isaac's like, we're going to the Supreme Court. Oh, no, he said that about the landlord. He said that about both. We're taking this all the way up to everything. Isaac, I say Isaac is just disgust. He's just disgust. What up, Dougie? So, anyways, let's get back to oh yeah. Okay, there's something else in there, lazy bum. There's another let's see here. The ERA, he hooked him up with $19,272 inclusive of late fees, which brought the rent up. So Fatty tried to say that he said the landlords were suing him and that he didn't show up because ERAP paid for it, but they only paid rent through September of 2021. It says right here in fine print. The EARP program only paid the rent all the way up to September 2021. You still owe from September all the way to January when you were evicted. You owe the back rent on that and you owe all the damages, what adds up to about $10,000. And then there's paperwork on it, and I'm hoping that somebody sends it to me before I get off of a live stream tonight. And if need be, bro, I'll go ahead and pay for the Pacer report myself, and I'll bring it all out live. Isaac doesn't want to admit the truth, doesn't want to keep going, or he wants to keep going like this. We can do that. It's fun for me, and I'm sure it's fun for everybody else too. So Isaac and Michael, they decided, hell, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll go over here and we'll try and sweet talk Charlie's fans and Charlie's followers. So they do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm not sure exactly how they picked out my homie Dago Dad. I'm not sure if Dago is like a name or something, Dago. If you're using any sort of like personal information on your pages to where they found your personal info and that's why they picked you, or if you were selected from a group that they were, like, not sure how they picked you. Maybe you can help me out with that. But nonetheless, Isaac and Michael, they target Dago Dad and the kid, and and which to try and persuade him into hating me. Not sure why. Like, well, I guess I do know why. Like, they need people to turn on me. So Isaac and Michael, they get Dago's number. Now this is all done by design to get them to turn on me and also to perhaps rile up some unrest amongst us in the Wolfpack, guys. And I want to say, thank you, Erica. Much love to you, lady. Cooler heads prevailed. A lot of heads at first were like, Dago's talking to Isaac. That's unacceptable. Dago's talking to Michael. That's completely unacceptable. And it's like, it depends on the context, guys. Like, you know what? It is acceptable. And that's going to go for any single one of you guys. Like the days of that shit where like, you can't talk to this person and you can't talk to that person. That shit's over with, man. Like we are a group. We are a fucking family. We are friends and shit, And like, we should not be sitting here telling each other who we can and can't talk to and who we can and can't like, I guess, perhaps, but I mean, I obviously will keep you at an arm's distance as well as other people might, but I'm not going to tell you that you can and can't go talk to this person or that person. And we can't assume that, the dialogue was in their favor, which a lot of people automatically assumed that, Beetlejuice Archives in the house. Y'all fuck you up, man. You won't fuck with me. Hey, bro, I love Beetlejuice. That's my dude. Much love to you up there in heaven. Mr. Lester Green. His last name was a Green, baby. He was a crazy green just like me. And Dan, you done made me lose my shit. You done made me forget where I was at. But yeah, man, the context of the conversation, was about me, and it was bad. It was about all the bullshit that I went through and that I put them through, and that I damn put myself through. Like I didn't just hurt other people; I hurt myself more than anybody. I wasn't really hurting anybody but my fucking self in those instances. Michael and Isaac, they sat back and they laughed. They laughed and they celebrated every time that I fucked up and I went live and I said something or did a video. I did a lot of videos before I went live, or I tweeted something stupid. They fucking, they celebrated. They loved it. They enjoyed it. You know what I mean? And I don't know, yeah, and it only fucked me up, So they're getting with Dago, and they're like they're obviously asking the easy questions, like, well, it's not right that Charlie did that, is it? Like, obviously it's not right. Obviously I was going through some shit. How many times do I got to admit it? How many times have y'all came forward and been like, obviously it's not right, but we love Charlie? Is that something that you can't get through your head, Isaac? Michael? Yeah, I fucked up. Everyone knows I fucked up. They've seen me come forward, confess my shit, try and do better for myself, and everybody loves me. Is that the real problem here? I think that's the real problem here. It's not the fact that you all hate me so much. It's that everyone else fucking loves me. And that all that fucking hate is gone. All that shit that y'all tried for so fucking long is gone. And y'all tried with Dago. And over again, you kept trying to beat that fucking hammer, that nail in. And Dago kept saying, yeah, but Charlie's changed. It's over. Charlie admitted it. Charlie came forward and took ownership and still takes ownership to this day for, the 100,000th. Well, obviously not. But once again, Isaac, I'm sorry for saying that about your kids. I'm sorry, Nikki, for saying that about your kids. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry myself for making myself look like that. And for succumbing to the weakness. And for not being a stronger man. And for not coming at you on some realer shit. And Isaac, they can't accept it. He can't accept that, huh? Well, it is what it is. That's too bad, my friend. Like, if you can't, that's on you. It's a personal problem. It's not my problem anymore. I have come forward. We have already squashed it once. I'm not going to do it. You know, like, I'm not going to be that guy that you're beating bag. Everybody's always got to owe something to Isaac. I love you all back, Pam Tony Jr., Lazy Bum, Christopher Cunningham, Morticia, Beetlejuice. I think Dad would be proud. Peekaboo says, you manned up, Charlie. Damn right. You know, and I will. I know that there was a time where I sat there and I would say, why do I got to apologize again? Why do I got to keep apologizing? You know, and I mean, really, honestly, you know, there was no reason I should have had to keep apologizing and explaining and shit, you know, but I would, you know, but then I would be offended by it, you know. I remember one time somebody told me, you know, I said, man, why do I got to, how long do I got to apologize, you know? And they told me, they said, well, how long do you feel sorry? How long do you feel bad about what you done? If you feel bad, if you think about it and you still feel kind of bad or whatever, you know, it wasn't right, go ahead and apologize. I'm sorry. Of course, that sounded like it didn't have anything to it. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I've done much soul searching. Like, I go back and, well, I don't go back. You know, I did. There was a time, you know, once upon a when I was going back and I was watching them videos of me making an ass of myself like that and fucking like crying, man. Like, God damn, man, I look so stupid. Hell am I doing? And yeah, you know, like that's sign of growth right there. Like Isaac goes back and he looks at that video of the fight when he sat there and goaded me into trying to get me to hit him. You know, and he looks at that day as like the best day of his fucking life. He's not embarrassed by that video at all. You know, he doesn't look at that video with any tinge of shame or guilt or like any sort of uneasiness whatsoever, and that's very telling about the man. And that he is still in the same mindset today that he was back then. Nothing has changed about this man whatsoever. The same games that he plays today are the games he was playing way back when, before anybody ever knew him. Raise your hands if you know who Isaac Guest, or if you knew who Isaac Guest was before I had my meltdown. This is for all y'all listening live and on the replay. Coming up on 2 hours. We're not going to be here too much longer. But yeah, so anyways, Dago would go on to talk to these guys for like 3 hours until, you know how it is, like they keep going and going and going. And trying to, you know, just trying to pounding you to get you to join them over to be like, all right, fine, whatever, fine. And it didn't work with Dago, but Isaac tried to act like it did. Isaac was throwing all kinds of vague shit out there with proof that him and Dago talked and shit, you know, to try and rile up my community and to turning on Dago, sharing zero proof whatsoever. And it kind of worked a little bit because some people, you know, they just don't understand. They don't know what's going on. We're all kind of, it's, you know, some people are here today and gone the next. It just is what it is, you know. And especially, you know, people, we've all been under kind of that suspicious mindset, you know, that, if you're talking to these people, you're over there, or this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? Then you're automatically suspect, you know, and I've got to learn to get off of that. I got another good friend you know, I had friends come in and saying, hey, he was in Guest Mob's resurgence that night showing love. LOL, look at this this picture, you know, this response right here. They couldn't tell whether it was supportive or not, you know, and you know, and I mentioned something to it about this friend or whatever. I won't say no names, you know, and then yeah, kind of sat on it for a little bit and thought about it, you know, and I didn't react, you know, and that's what, you know, that's what y'all need from me, and that's what I need from all of y'all, you know, and I appreciate that and thank you all for that, you know, like we can't be this fucking mob, you know, we can't be this fucking cult, you know, where we all have to sit there and agree, you know, and where we all have to sit there and you better do what I say when I say, you know, ooh, Charlie's not going to like that, or this person's not going to like this, so you shouldn't do that. You know, like, I mean, understand that, you know, sometimes, you know, with certain actions come consequences. Like if you were to say, you know, hey, yeah, you know, I love you, Isaac, and I don't know about Charlie sometimes. Well, then obviously I'm going to be like, I'm going to look at you a certain way. I'll promise I won't come on live and say this motherfucker right here, you know, but, you know, there will be a certain buffer that I put up. But I like to feel that we all have a certain amount of respect towards one another, you know, that we shouldn't sit here and try and manipulate and control one another like the way that damn Isaac and Michael does with their community, you know. And I want to thank you, Dago, you know, for sticking your guns. And Dago, man, he was like, he didn't know what to do. Like a lot of people were like, Dago, what the fuck? You know, what the hell? You know, what's going on? They wanted to know. They really wanted to know, you know. And Isaac was claiming he had all this audio and shit, which he's never aired. Which I wouldn't be surprised if Dago, you know what? I would look down on Dago if Isaac asked Dago if what I did was right and Dago tried to defend it. Like you can't defend what the shit that I did in my past without looking like an asshole. You know, other than the fact that I was fucked up, you know, besides telling the truth. Besides telling the truth. You can't come out there with some other off-brand shit, you know, and expect the motherfucker, you know, to take you for real, you know, like I was fucked up. I did some fucked up shit. I'm not fucked up anymore. I'm not doing any fucked up shit. Here we are. You know? And it's really telling though, man. Michael went from damn, you know, blocking my supporters to try and calling them. So who knows, man? If you guys have been waiting for a call from Michael, just be a very vocal supporter of mine, and you just might get a call from him and Isaac personally. You know, asking, you know, for your allegiance to or out of Wolfpack anyway. They claimed that the war was over. They weren't going to attack anybody else anymore but me. And that turned out to not be the case. That turned out to not be the case. I just kind of lost my head for a minute there. Think going to comments, but yeah, you know, and I don't know. I'm happy for it. Like I said, Michael, man, your last resort is to come to me, bro. I'm here. I unblocked you on Twitter. Hit me up. We got a lot to fucking discuss, bro. We got a lot to talk about, Michael. Dago Dad said, we're not going in. We ain't going nowhere, bro. How long have y'all tried? I've come and gone and come and gone and come and gone. And we just get stronger. Case in point, man, you got Michael calling up my supporters personally now. The Witcher says, if Michael calls any of us, we need to record the call. Do it. Make sure you have your phones on record. Osuvacito and Booger Butt, man. Y'all knock it off, man. Y'all been arguing on my Twitter for a while now. Y'all just call it whatever and be done, man. We're all on the same team here. Please. And you know, I've just really got to say, man, you know, that like looking at Isaac's life, dude, and getting to comment on it and just seeing how bad it's getting, worse and worse and worse. Oh yeah, what's this about Lena? Yeah, just like this right here. Lena said that she got in touch with Isaac's new apartment complex. She says, "Hey, Mr. Limited Funds, thanks for blocking me as a defense. Anyway, I called the complex you live at, and they verified that they only have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. I told y'all they found Isaac's the very house, the house he rented, not just the apartment. It was an apartment like it. They found the apartment. He said, thanks for blocking me as a defense. Anyway, I called the complex you live at, and they verified they only have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. They also said max amount of persons allowed in a 2 bedroom is 5, meaning Isaac puts all 4 of his kids in 1 bedroom. Fuck. You know what? I'm not even so sure that Isaac has the kids. To be honest with you. Me and Erica were talking earlier, and like you don't ever see them like in any sort of natural setting, sitting on the couch watching TV or whatever. You know what I mean? At a in the vehicle, any sorts of like just everyday walks of life type shit. It's always some sort of setup, usually in a bathroom or in a hallway or something. Used to be in parks and shit. You don't ever fucking see like any sort of natural pictures with the kids. Like the picture of his kid on her birthday. It almost looked like a fucking mugshot. Her sitting there fucking trying to look cute in her little dress or her little vest. It was like a squirrel skin vest or something. And she was trying to look all cute in it. And it was like a big white wall behind her. And it was also like he took the picture while he was moving the camera, like, I ain't gonna show you the picture, but yeah, if you know the picture, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's blur to it, and it's all white wall behind it, and it seems like he just took it on the go. And I'm not even so sure that he has his kids there. If he does, prove me wrong. And the fact that you've got to prove that you have your kids, is even just a laughing matter in the first place. It's a fail in your behalf to begin with. There's no way Nikki is not fighting for her kids right now. Nikki's silence should be very, very scary to Isaac right now. He was able to sit there and try and use all her Twitter shit and try and rile her up emotionally, knowing that she's reading his shit on Twitter. And now she's ghost. She's vanished. She's fucking determined. She's on a hunt to get those fucking kids back, and she's gonna get them. And I can't imagine that Isaac has those kids to himself now, living in the freaking damn 1-2 bedroom apartment complex, going through all the legal shit that he's going through right now, and a divorce. Owes $10,000 to the landlords. God knows how much he owes to Gwinnett County for their legal bills. Alyssa says he sure did stop posting pictures of the kids. He was always posting when they were playing football. Now, no pictures. Nothing. He was supposed to go to a football game and shit last night. There was a championship game or something. No pictures. No, yay, congratulations. You with your friends and you on the field being a warrior, Samaya. None of that shit. And it makes you go, Makes you wonder just a little bit. And the main reason it makes me wonder is because he's got all this shit going on in his life. I'm not just trying to throw some bullshit out there hoping that it sticks. I'm going off of what's going on in his life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going off the fact that he can't keep a steady a roof over the children's head, that he does not have a job. He claims YouTube is his money. He makes his money off of YouTube. When's the last time he fucking went live? He made any fucking any money off of his channel? What's he got damn subscriptions or whatever? Like people paying extra a month? I can't imagine that this fucker's making more than $1,000 a month with that dead ass channel. At the very fucking max, and that's bleeding his fucking people dry. He can't be making more than 1,000. And that's what? Car payment and rent. That ain't shit. That ain't shit in today's world. But he'd rather try and live off of that and whatever he could squeeze out of the children than actually go out and get a fucking job. You guys are literally watching him do everything he can to not go to work. What y'all have seen him do the last 3 years, what y'all have really seen him do the last year. Scrape and scrawl. Scrape and crawl and scramble and claw. Just to continuously that's why, I mean, you know, like that's why it's continuously going downhill. Nobody's going out there and trying to make it for themselves on a daily fucking basis is doing this number here. Is living like Isaac. There's no fucking way. Oh, gross. Yeah, man. Fiona Riley says, talking about, oh yeah, Isaac's Twitter right here. Oh my God. Check this out. He's sitting there talking about rape kits. His fucking Facebook or his Twitter is full of shit about rape kits. And here he is talking about the kids having a sleepover. Look. How fucking cringy is this shit, guys? Let me show you something. And then right above it, he's making fun of Victoria, Cotton, and Joker Travels, people dying. Hey, your kids are coming to spend the night with me. I'm making fun of people for dying and talking about my child getting a rape kit. Yeah, my God, dude. Somebody needs to go ahead and get in touch with that apartment complex he's at. And damn, get in touch with some people out there and be like, hey, this guy right here, he ain't no good. Dougie West says he showed his true colors when he stole 5,000 from his own people. From his own people. Lena says, I'm not done with them yet. You see that, Fatty? You pissing off everybody, bro. Fatty wonders, why does everybody hate me? All I do is shit all over them. Popper Jack and Cheese says, check Fatty's social blade. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and check the numbers. Isaac likes to say that he makes his money off of his YouTube. So let's go to Social Blade. Be our guest. The last 30 days, he's made 40 bucks. Look, the last 30 days, this motherfucker's made between $2 and 40. Bro, I'm feeling bad for him, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go live so I can throw you a super chat, Isaac, man. You need some money. I need to help you out, bro. Oh my God. $40, not even 40, between $2 and $40 a month. That's where Isaac makes his money. It's something. So we can't say Isaac doesn't make anything. Isaac makes between $2 and $40 a month. You see that, Mortish? Shall I show you again? The numbers don't lie. Just like when I clowned him about his low numbers on his channel. He tried to make up some shit like, oh yeah, that's because it's a 30-second clip. When one of the 30-second clips has got 5,000 views. A little over, what, 10%? Look. Hold on. The last 30 days. He's lost 100 subscribers, or yeah, he's lost 100 subscribers in the last 30 days. And he's made between $2 and $40. Hey, what did he make this week? Hey, weekly averages between 58 cents and $9. Check it out. Hold on. Oh, check this out. Look at his daily average. Daily average, 8 cents to $1. For just 50 cents a day, you could feed Isaac's guest 4 children for just 50 cents a day. Because normally you split down the middle right there. So between 8 cents and a dollar. Let's go ahead and give him the benefit of a doubt. $1 a day. That's a quarter per child. Well done, Isaac. You are a real fucking earner. Oh my God, dude. That is hilarious. Who told me to check that Social Blade? Because that was a good idea. That was funny. That was just fucking funny. Oh my God. We're gonna end it on that, dude. We're a little over 2 hours in. I don't want to be on here all night, man. I think that we've touched on a lot here. What do y'all think? Kind of like oh yeah! My dude Lazy Bum, we're gonna end it with here. Isaac, once again, we're going to throw him in another lie. Isaac said that he was not found guilty of any of the damages at the property. We've already shown that EARP only paid for through September 2021. That Isaac was on the line for the rent and the damages afterward. The defendant has past due rent in the amount of $7,000, and upon repeated request to pay the same, the rent is still past due. Says the defendant was to pay $1,000 a month, so that's 7 months that he was past due. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. There's something in there up through September, so maybe there's a couple of months or something. It's close though. Says the defendant was also caught. The defendant has also caused damages to the rental property, included but not limited to busted walls, broken doors, garbage all over the house, and the severe smell of dogs throughout the house. The damages are $3,500 as per attached invoice. Check it out. It's all in writing right here, Isaac. The Court of Common Pleas of Westmoreland County civil action, Franklin Suites against Isaac Guest. Isaac, you owe that to them. And guess what? Guess what? That was before Isaac decided that he was going to tear it all up. That was before Isaac decided to destroy the place, claiming the grown man cried. Admitted that he went in there and destroyed this man's property after he was rightfully evicted. So the damages were at $3,500 when he got evicted. I guarantee you there's something going on right now, bro. I would not be surprised if we see a lawsuit added on here where the damages go up significantly. Evil Queen Morticia says, maybe I should send that to CPS. Send everything. Maybe my dude Lazy Bum will get with you and send it to you. Send every fucking thing, man. Send it to the apartment owners now. Yeah, man, fucking hell yeah. Woo! Dago Dad says, we got it all. How do you like that shit, Isaac? How do you like that, Michael? Y'all called up my dude Dago. Y'all tried to get him to turn. Check him out. He's over here laughing at you guys. Got a wrench. He's laughing at you. Look at Michael. He's muzzled. He says she always treats me like a dog. He meant to say she always treats me like a hog. Look at that shit. Oh, muzzled Mike. That's weird. Like, that's weird. I don't even think that's funny. Like, that's his content, guys. That's what y'all get from him. He kind of looks like Big Van Vader right now. It's time! It's time! It's hamburger time! What's that shit, man? He said he was going vegan, but in the same video, he said he's going to continue to eat meat. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I know he's a weirdo. I know that if he were to come to me, man, like, obviously I'm gonna give him shit. Obviously he's got a lot of shit that he's got to face. But obviously I'd try to help him out because Michael Neat, man, he needs the fucking help. He needs all the help he can get, dude. Like I say, man, he's like he's barely breaking 100. Last two videos, 113. Look at that. You know that's embarrassing. 147, 113. Look at that. 113, bro. 2 days ago, Michael. Enjoy. That's you. I'm enjoying my life, tell you that. I'm happy and thankful for my life, man. And the successes that I'm enjoying. The places and adventures that we're going on. Love my job. You know, I love damn. Just happy, man. Not waking up damn upset about things or, hungover and then fuck shit up. Man. I love this constant build up that I have going in my life. This build up that's so much. This build up that is doing so well for me. In fact, that Michael feels like he should personally get on the phone and call up my friends and be like, "Hey, I'll talk to you if you stop hanging out with Charlie." Which is, which by the way, Morticia, man, if I was thinking about it, maybe, guys, I was thinking about maybe going live with Flacco. I know a lot of you guys don't like Flacco. And I know, but hey, remember that you don't like him, man, mostly because he's attacked me constantly. I know he's attacked all of you all as well. But I really think that part of it is that he wants to do anything to please Michael or somebody in the family. You know what I mean? That he just wants to damn be recognized by somebody in the fucking family. And I feel like it's kind of sad, you know what I mean? But it's also kind of special, And it's kind of sad that nobody has given him that attention. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for damn making fun of him, for his disabilities and shit too. And I thought about like going live with him. I might have him blocked. He hit me up. Yes, go live with me. I'll think about going live with him a little bit, maybe. Maybe not for long. And I'm definitely not getting into any sort of debate, because like honestly, like if you really believe that much in Michael's bullshit, you know what I mean, then I mean we're not really that much friends anyway, like we'll see how it goes, quite frankly, you know what I mean? But I feel like he's just I don't know. I don't know. He's definitely different, dude. He's like super troll. You know what I mean? And he's got like them hands and stuff. I mean, that's kind of like fascinating a little bit to me. I wonder what sort of like condition it is. I wonder if I want to know what the exact name of it is. I want to know how it happened. I want to know like if his family, suffer from that same kind of deal, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to be funny about it, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing we were always like, you know, us as humans, we tend to fear and reject what we don't understand, you know what I mean, or what have you, you know, and we shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be like that, man. I should, you know, be willing to be open enough to understand and ask questions, you know, and um, see things for what they really are rather than what I want them to be in my mind's eye because I don't understand them fully. Do you understand what I'm saying, man? I'm really in this stage of my life. I'm almost 40 years old, bro. Like I'm really in this stage of my life where I'm, you know, I'm seeking truth and I'm seeking, you know, honesty. You know what I mean? Like, you know, life is, you know, I'm halfway through my cycle. I'm lucky. Hopefully I'll be lucky to live to 80. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, life's too short, you know what I'm saying, to focus on, to delude yourself, you know what I'm saying, to lie to yourself, you know, to rob yourself, you know, the benefit of truth and honesty. You know what I mean? To constantly try to chase some bullshit that's never going to be just because you want to tell yourself that you can be a rock star, that you can be this or that or a third. You know what I mean? And I'm beyond all that, you know? So Steve Billings is back. Steve Billings' stomach. You crazy. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, you know what? Like I said, and so Dago, thank you so much. I want to thank you, brother, for standing strong. Like I said, man, you had they brought the big guns. Isaac hit you up with the big gun, the big cannon, the big dick, Michael Green, and man, you stood strong. You know, I mean, like, I mean, you did well, bro. Like I say, I don't expect anybody to sit there and try to defend me to the death. You know, for shit that I myself can't defend. You know, that I've done. You know, and moments of weaker mind frames. You know what I mean? And and yeah, you did everything right, bro. And and yeah, you can't help who calls you. You know, if like, I mean, you know, like Isaac has called you up to specifically try and sway you and then use you in the process. Can't you believe that? Ain't that some shit? They didn't even try to fucking win you over and then try to work some kind of long con thing. They literally tried to fucking play you while they were trying to win you over. That was weird. Like Isaac don't know how to play the game anymore. Rebecca Spratling, thank you for joining and turning that wrench. We love you. Ace Man, much love to you, brother. Thank you for turning that wrench. Dago, Morticia, Pennywise, Bronzeborn. Got a lot of tools in the bag, man. I love you all and I trust you all, man. You guys got, you know, you got that certain trust where, you know, I feel like you won't block, you know, followers and supporters and that yeah, you got my best interests at mine, you know, and I appreciate that out of you guys. Lazy Bum, you're another one, man. Thank you so much, man. Nene, much love to you. Corey, as always, brother. Exodia, Wolf Den, Ron A, Carl Richardson, Stranger Than Fiction. Who else we got here? OSO Sexy, Miss Morticia. Have a great night. Stay wicked with your bad self. Pennywise, motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker. Junior Gutierrez, Peekaboo, great seeing you again. Fiona Riley, thank you for your questions and being so vocal in the live stream. We'll definitely do this again. Hopefully next time we go live, I'll be monetized, man. We're right there. We were at 3,700 and something hours. 3,700 something hours. You need 4,000 to get monetized. So we're almost there, guys. See how long this one lasts. Like I say, no big hopes at all. You know, I know it's always a win for Slob Mob whenever Charlie gets taken down, you know, but as you see, I come right back. You know what I mean? Like I was never away. And every time they try to take the channel away rather than talking with me about issues and rather than facing their shit, it just shows that, you know, that they're just afraid and that they're afraid of what I can do with growing and with spreading my word because they obviously have no way to defend themselves. Am I right? So that was good. Anyways, guys, I thank you all for watching. I love you all. Going to the Oddities Festival tomorrow. and hopefully a couple other places. And also, I'll try to get a vlog together and put up the Stump House Tunnel video for you all tomorrow. That way, y'all have a little something to watch while we're away. So I love you all. Thank you all for watching so much. Peace and love, and y'all have a great weekend. And we'll see y'all next time. Later. Oh, I gotta pee again.